Plumbing ergonomics, how to not get injured on the job. This is going to help you take care of your body each and every day and help you have a longer lasting career. And of course, with not a lot of retirement for a lot of open shop plumbers, making your career last longer and being able to do it safely and feel good about it may be a great thing for you. So check this video out. Now do me a favor, before you listen to all this, think about it and write down a couple of things that you think you could do in the construction trades to help you make your career last longer. And leave them down in the comments and let us know. And do me a favor, share this video with anybody you know in the trades, not just plumbing, because a lot of these things can help anybody. And if we'll take care of our bodies when we're younger, it definitely makes our career better when we're older. One of the things that has really helped me throughout my career is taking care of my feet. Now, when I was younger, I used to get corns on my little toes and actually have to go have them cut off or get the chemicals that you put on the acid that eats them away. Not very much fun. But when I started investing in better boots, better quality boots, my feet felt so much better. And being a plumber, being on construction sites, I was on my feet all day long. So one of the first things that I did is start investing in good boots, good quality boots. Now, problem is, what kind are there? There's a lot of different boots out there. There's some companies where they actually measure your feet and custom make boots for you. There's some where you go in, you put your foot down in a little machine, it squeezes it, tells you exactly what size you wear. Now, the ones I'm wearing now are White's boots from Washington State. They've actually got a thing that you go through where you measure almost every inch of your foot. You measure the length, you measure the width in different places, you measure the circumference of your foot and coming up your calf every 2 inches. The neat thing about that is every boot is handmade. So it fits your foot like a glove. Now, when you want comfort, that's something to do. They're a little bit more expensive, but to me, they are definitely worth it. When you start out in the beginning in the trades and you don't make much money, you buy cheap boots, and trust me, it can damage your feet, and it can damage your feet forever. I know people that literally started out with just cheap work boots, and that's all they've ever worn, and now they have a problem even walking. So think about this in the beginning. If you can afford a good pair of boots, that is a great place to start. Stay till the end and I'll tell you some things that you can do every day that will definitely make your career last longer. The next thing would be proper lifting equipment and techniques. How do you lift? Are you taught to lift with your knees, not with your back? I'm 58 years old. My back bothers me almost every day. But when I was younger, I felt like I was bulletproof and invisible. I could pick up a 10-foot section of 4 to 6 inch cast iron pipe, throw it up on my shoulder, climb a ladder, and slide it in the clevis hangers, all by myself. Not a smart thing to do. Later, once I got into the union, we started using roustabouts. We had a tool that would actually lift up the piece of pipe, then you just take your hangers apart, get your pipe right where you want it, put your hanger back together, lower it down, and disconnect it. Let the equipment do all the heavy lifting. It makes it so much easier. And if you're not putting that wear and tear, that strain on your back each and every day, climbing up and down the ladder with heavy equipment like that, look guys, they've got the equipment that can make your job easier. Try to get it on your job and make your life even better. Now, one thing that I've seen a lot of people do is wear those lifting braces, the back braces that have the Velcro strap. And what that does, it helps keep your core pulled in tight, and it kind of limits you moving and using your back and makes you use your legs more. Those can be kind of good, but a lot of times I think they give people a false sense of security. They think as long as they're wearing that, they can't hurt their back. That's not always true. So anytime you're lifting something, be careful. And go back to that old thing, if it's over 50 pounds, does it take 2 people to do it? You may want to get a second hand, and it could definitely help you and that other person, because if you're asking them for help, they understand when they need help, it's okay to ask you too. Personal protective equipment. Now this is a big one. You want your career to last longer? Don't you think it'll do it if you have good eyes, good hearing, good hands, you haven't damaged them? What about other things? What about protective equipment if you're working around chemicals or something like that? Gloves, safety glasses, face shields. There's so many different things out there, and using that every day. I remember when I first started in the trades, literally, as soon as we got up to the floor, we take off our hard hat, we take off our safety glasses, lay it over by the toolbox, and then we do our work. Now, most of the big jobs, you wear a construction vest, you wear a hard hat, you wear gloves, you wear safety glasses, you wear a face shield if there's any particles moving. There's so many different things in personal protective equipment that you need to be using each and every day. If you're on a ladder, are you wearing fall protection? Do you have the right anchors? Do you have the right lanyards and yo-yos and things like that? I want you to know safety equipment is there for you. It is there to make sure you make it home each and every day. And again, stay till the end and I'll tell you about a poster I remember seeing probably 20 years ago that I will never forget. Okay, so what are some different things that you can use? Because these are some of my favorites. And it's really funny. I remember I won it through Green Plumbers USA. It was actually a plumber's buddy, a plumber's pillow. It's really a foam pad. It's about 2.5, 3 feet long, about 18 inches wide, about 2 inches on one end and goes up to about 4 or 5 inches on the other end. And you're laying on that. If you're in there installing a garbage disposal, a faucet, working on the drain, doing anything, and you're there for a long period of time, that can put your body in a bad position. So a couple of things you may want to do. Find a pillow or pad like that, or also maybe get one of those bolster pillows, the round ones. Put it in right up at the edge of that cabinet so when you lay on it, it's not just the hard edge of that cabinet pushing on your spine, possibly hurting you or making you have bad days. Now, another big one is knee pads. When you're in construction, if you're building manifolds all day long and you're up and down on your knees, knee pads can be a great thing that can keep you from damaging your knees so they don't give you problems later. So you're in a fabrication shop where you're literally building these fabs all day long. What if you had one of those padded mats like hairstylists stand on? Now, they do that for a reason, because they know that they're on their feet all day, every day. That padding can help take the wear and tear off your joints, off your knees, off your hips. Taking that wear and tear off your body can help you more than you can imagine. So if you'll do those things each and every day, and then one thing I really like to do is every morning, get up and stretch. If you will get up and stretch every morning and then possibly do a few simple exercises, just squats. I mean, literally, put your hands out, squat down till your thighs are parallel with the ground and come back up. This is going to help keep your ankles, your calves, your thighs in shape, in tone, to where you moving around on the job site, your body's used to it. A little exercising like sit-ups, push-ups, nothing major. I'm not saying you've got to go to the gym every day, but if you can do squats, stretching, push-ups, sit-ups, things like that, that can literal chances of Roger literally saying literally. Okay, literally, I never say that. So don't even, people, come on, affect your body for the rest of your life. You don't have to do a lot of them, just enough of them to keep yourself in pretty good shape. And if you really want to have a longer career, eat healthy and take vitamins. This will really help you take care of yourself. Now, if you've been in the trades and you've been in the trades for a long time, what have you done to help you last this long? Or what do you wish you would have done to help you last even longer? Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.